realize that cars have gotten expensive, so you have saved 15 to 20 million naira for your first or next car. If this is you, come forward. I have something for you. What are the top 10 not so common cars you can buy today between 15 and 20 million naira right now? My name is Crank, and this is 234 Drive. Please note, all the cars you are going to see on this list today are Tokunbo cars, but then they are not so common. Like, that's not the car option that comes to mind when you tell people you want to buy a 15 to 20 million naira car. That's why we're here. We bring you gems, because we don't want you to spend 15 to 20 million naira and still drive common cars. But if you like the common cars, why not? But you won't be seeing most of those cars. Not like the cars on this list are not on the road, but it's just something you don't first think about. Let's get into it. Number 1 is the Hyundai Sonata 2017 model. This car is kind of getting popular now because a lot of people are opening their eyes to the features they can get when you buy a 7th generation Hyundai Sonata. But the most popular one is the 2015 model. But from 2016-2017, the headlights and the grille became a bit more curvier. So if you have 17.5 to 18 million naira, you can buy that 2017 model, the actual 2017 model, which just looks a bit more upscale than the 2015 model. So this one is like the facelift of the 7th generation Sonata. The best engine to buy for this car would be the 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engine. I say this because this is the engine that doesn't have turbo. If you are familiar with buying cars in Nigeria, buying a Hyundai with turbo can be a bit problematic over time. So you want to avoid that and just buy the 2.4 liter engine, naturally aspirated. Also, when you're shopping for this Sonata, try to buy the Limited, because the Limited comes with everything you're supposed to enjoy. Heated seats, panoramic sunroof, like leather seats, and the screen is bigger, reverse camera and all of that. So if you are buying a Sonata like this, what you are doing is you are trying to buy a car that has as much features as the Lexus GS350 or the Avalon, but you want to spend less. Let's actually compare it to the Lexus GS350. You want to spend less, but you want to get everything that they are going to get. So buy the Limited trim, and you're going to enjoy this. We have a review on this car on our channel. Not this facelift, we have a review on the 2015 Hyundai Sonata. Check it out, it is going to help you a lot. Number 2, we have the 2016 Toyota Camry XSE, to be precise. Once anyone has 15 to 17 million naira, the first car they show you, the first car that comes to mind is a Toyota Camry Spider. That's the 2014. But everybody forgets about the facelift, which is this one. You can even get it in the XSE trim, which we have done a review on. The XSE trim is more packed, has some red stitching inside, has nice exhaust tip. Even if you buy the V6, it is even fast. You also get wireless charging in some variants. But if you cannot buy the XSE, this Camry still works. Like, this facelift Camry is very, very, very good. Looks good. It is not as sporty as the 2014 one when it comes to the SE. Like, if you're talking about the sport trim, this one is not as sporty. But I just think it looks more modern. It looks more into the future than the pre-facelift. They don't look the same at all. With 17 to 20 million naira, you are definitely going to get this car. And if you are not a V6 person, you want more fuel economy, you can buy the 4-cylinder engine. So basically, instead of buying the 2014 Camry, just go for the more reserved elder brother. At number 3, we have the 2016 Honda Accord Touring. Listen to me. If there was an underdog award for the best performing car produced between 2012 and 2018, this particular Honda Accord generation is going to win it for every year it was produced, because this car is the bomb. I always tell people that this 9th generation Accord facelift from the 2015 to the 2016 is one of the best facelifts I have seen happen, like, since I have known about cars. Look at the difference, night and day. That chrome, the finish, you just got it right that time. So if you have 17 to 20 million naira right now, you can definitely buy the actual 2016 one. And the interior also offers you a lot. You know, normally Honda relies on Acura to give them the best version of their cars. But with this 9th generation Accord, Honda took the bull by the horns and they made it great. The interior features like blind spot monitoring camera, double screens, nice leather. If you even have more money, you can buy the Touring. That one has like bigger wheels and it's just really nice. It has more speakers. Yeah, but this car is actually packed. It is packed. And it comes in a V6 or a 4-cylinder. The only issue I have with the 4-cylinder is that it uses a CVT transmission. I love cars that are spirited a bit. So CVT is kind of boring for me. But if you don't care about how a car feels, you just care about You just care about like utility, the interior, the features. You just care about fuel economy, then you should buy the 2016 Accord in 4-cylinder. But if you want speed, you want power, then you should go for the V6. Before I forget, this car also has Honda Sensing. Honda Sensing is a package of features that help you drive, like driver assist features, like lane departure warning, front collision warning, brake mitigation, just some things that are in the Honda that just makes driving more comfortable. So this car is advanced, way more advanced than the Camry counterparts, and they go for the same price. So this is the one you should definitely check out. I know you have that Honda bias, Honda this, Honda that. Nah, this car, no issue at all. Don't worry, no issue. At number 4, we have the 2017 Toyota Corolla. Yeah, this Corolla, I don't know, people just forget about it. I don't know why. With 16.5 to 18 million naira, you can buy one of the most reliable saloon cars ever made. Yeah, that's this Corolla. And if you like a bit of sportiness, you can go for the SE trim. And I think there's also an XSE trim for the Corolla. This Corolla carries a 1.8 liter 4-cylinder engine that offers amazing reliability and gives you one of the most generous fuel economy you can get in these recent times. There's a particular North American trim that has a spider looking face like this. I also like that one. So if you are a more playful type of person, you can go for this particular trim. Same price range. You don't even need to do any modifications on this car. It just looks cool. Before we go to number 5, please do me a favor. The only favor I am going to ask you. Like, share, subscribe. Like, boom, share to somebody and subscribe so that you can help us grow. Because as we grow, we all grow and we make better videos week in, week out. Now let's get back to the video. At number 5, we have the 2014 Mercedes-Benz W204 C350. This one is for the speed lovers that want to have a very fun and active car that they can drive daily. The C350 does just that. The C300 is great, but the C350 is even better because it's more powerful. So the C300 delivers about 240 horsepower, while this one gives you about 302 horsepower. It also has paddle shifters, comfortable in and out, very reliable. With 18 to 20 million naira, you can get a clean Tokes version of this car. And if you're a sporty type of guy, you can also buy the 2-door version. That one is very scarce, sharp. But yeah, this car just is more bang for your buck if you want to buy a sub 20 million naira Mercedes-Benz that you can drive daily. At number 6, we have the 2017 Kia Optima. Yeah, if you want to optimize your 16 to 17 million naira, you can buy this Optima. 2017 Optima looks good, looks very executive, looks very serious. It's giving bank MD, it's giving serious businessman, it's giving I'm going to strike that deal, it's giving I'm going to win that contract at that business meeting. So yeah, this car is for winners. Just like the Hyundai Sonata, the best engine to buy on this car is the 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engine. The fastest is the 2 liter turbo, but the best, meaning combining fuel economy, reliability and speed together, that 2.4 liter does the work. I don't know, it just feels like I'm advising against buying turbo cars. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just telling you that if you want reliability, you don't want to know what is under your engine, you don't want to concern yourself with what is under your engine. I mean, you know, but you don't want to be seeing it often and you want to use this car for long, just buy the 4-cylinder naturally aspirated engine and you won't have that. Because turbo engines, a lot of people don't know how to maintain turbo engines. Don't worry, I'm going to do a video very soon teaching people what is turbo technology, how does it work, how do you maintain it. Because you just buy the car from abroad, you don't know who has used it. Turbo is getting weak, you now start having issues. I don't want that for you. So naturally aspirated is the way. So yeah, that laid back premium interior, the leather, yeah, the Optima is really a good one you should consider. At number 7, we have the 2017 BMW 528i. If you are a German guy, you have the mind of a BMW, then this is one you should consider. The BMW F10, especially the 528i, has a very reliable N20 engine. The BMW F10 528i has a reliable 4-cylinder turbo engine. I know I said turbo, but these are the Germans. They are more reliable than the ones from the other manufacturers because they've been doing it for long. So this car is very reliable, very spacious, big on the inside. People think you've blown. Like the car actually looks way more expensive than it is, really. But I must warn you, an F10 can be quite demanding based on maintenance. You have to always go to that shop every 2 months, every 3 months to do checkups because of all the pipes. This one might be leaking, intercooler this, something is leaking, this one, oil cooler. So those things, they leak. So you have to maintain like actively. You need to be one with your BM. So if you are going to buy a car and you know that you have the time to maintain and do proper checks, like they call it preventive maintenance. Preventive maintenance. You do the checks before it happens, so you know this is about to happen. Yeah, you're good. But if you're not that kind of guy, then don't even come close to this BMW at all. If you want a smaller BMW at that same price with everything I've mentioned, you can also check out the F30. That's the 3 Series, 328i, 330i, great picks. At number 8, we have the 2017 Volkswagen Passat. The Volkswagen Passat B8 is another good looking sedan you can buy at exactly 20 million naira. But please make sure you buy this car at lower mileage. You have to do your due diligence. You have to make sure that the mileage on that car hasn't been changed by doing a VIN check and seeing if it correlates. For instance, you do a VIN check on the car, you see that, oh, when this car came to Nigeria, it was, okay, let's say you are seeing the car in front of you and you are seeing 75,000 miles. And when you do a VIN check, you see that the car left abroad with 74,000 miles. That still makes sense. Not that you see that abroad the car left with 30,000 miles. They are selling it to you at 60,000 miles. They're not there, oh, we drove it for a few days, drove it for a few weeks. It's a lie. Buy this car lower mileage of like 60k, 50k, 70k. 70k might be a lot. So if you don't find one with lower mileage, don't bother. But if you find one with lower mileage, you're going to enjoy the Passat. And you also need a specialist mechanic that understands the Volkswagen system well. Because these cars, most of their engines are turbo. 1.8 TSFI, 2 liter to TSFI engines. Those are turbo technologies. They are more reliable, but like you need to be able to maintain them properly. But this car offers everything a great car is supposed to offer you. Solid interior, solid ambience on the inside, nice speakers, nice layout, looks good, looks like a bank MD, looks like somebody that knows what they are doing with their life. Yeah, this is a very purposeful car, and I think you should consider it between 15 to 20 million. What am I saying? This car, this you can get is like 18 million, so 18 to 20 million around. Yeah. At number 9, we have the Lexus GS350, the 2014. This is one of my favorite Lexus cars ever made. I don't know why they cancelled it. Because after the generation of the Lexus GS, Lexus cancelled the GS. I think they cancelled it because Lexus buyers couldn't really be buying the GS because they already had ES. But the GS is not supposed to compete with ES. The GS is meant to compete with cars like the Benz E350 or the BMW 5 Series, like the F10 that I've mentioned. But no, Lexus said they had to cancel because they're not selling. If they're not selling, they cancel. The ES sells more. But what a lot of people don't know about the GS is that it is a rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive car, meaning the stability is great. The interior is big, it is sporty, it is good. This is a very solid car with the same reliable 3.5 liter 2GR FSE engine in your Avalon or in your Lexus ES350. Yeah, no, the FSE is not the one in the Avalon, the FE is one in the Avalon, and the FSE is one in the IS350. So this FSE is the sportier version of the 2GR FE, but great V6 engine, 302 horsepower. And this car, the interior is big. I like the interior. The interior is very solid, nice materials all around. With exactly 20 million naira, you can buy this GS350, but you need an extra 2 million, 3 million to buy the F-Sport. The F-Sport just has an exhaust you can tune. You can switch modes to the Sport, and the exhaust actually like pops, like it is louder, it is deeper. And the F-Sport also has like modified suspension, sportier suspensions, has the steering emblems and all that. But the difference between the GS350 and GS350 F-Sport is not so wide. So if you find the GS350, you are still going to enjoy everything you need to enjoy. And this car looks unique. When people see it, like, this is not Lexus, but nobody Lexus that we know. Like, it just looks kind of unique, and I like that. Now we're at number 10, and I know you are wondering, why haven't you mentioned cars like the Lexus ES350, the Avalon, or the Benz C350? Like I said before, I'm mentioning cars that would not easily come to your mind. So yeah, you can think about those ones on your own. But now I want to know, at number 10, what do you think is one car that is between 15 to 20 million naira? Car, not SUV. SUV people are going to get there. We're going to get there. So car that is between 15 to 20 million naira that you can buy in Nigeria of today, that is reliable, that will give you value for money. Resale value is also tight. So yeah, let me know in the comment section. My name is Crank, and this is 234 Drive. Remember, if you want to buy any car on this list or any car at all, you want advice, you have the money, you have the budget, but you don't know what car to buy, you don't know what car best fits your daily life or your driving style, send us an email, cars@234drive.com, and we will be more than happy to point you in the right direction. Bye.